Hey there, this is Dave, and I'm doing something for the first time in my entire life that I've never ever done before. And what's even more exciting or interesting is that I'm doing it solo. Um, I am sailing this 18-foot Catalina Capri solo today, single-handedly. She's a beautiful boat. Um, Here's what she looks like. I don't have her jib up yet. I'm just getting started today. I just uncovered the main mast, the mainsail, and I'm about to put the jib up. I'll leave the camera roll when it's opportune, and we'll see how I do. It should be without incident, I hope. But we'll see. It's pretty intimidating on a scale of 1 to 10. Like, let's say 10 would be climbing Mount Everest solo with no experience, and 0 would be laying in bed. I am going to say this is about a 7, right? Because maybe an 8. I don't want to capsize someone else's boat that's not rideable single-handedly. I don't want to rip a sail. I don't want to go overboard and have the boat sail away. These are all things that potentially could happen, but they won't. So we'll see what does happen. I'm sure something's going to go wrong, but hopefully it's nothing real big. And I'm doing this just as practice so that next time I can bring my family with me and we can have some summer days on Lake Travis sailing. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see how it goes. Bye-bye. Out. Here we go. And I am under sail, and without any real complications, except I forgot one little detail. I almost forgot to hitch the main halyard to the head of the mainsail. Forgot that step, but I caught on when the sail wouldn't go up. I was pulling the halyard and nothing was happening. I caught on that the halyard had been unclipped and was attached to the shroud at my side. So it was right there in front of my face. I found it quickly. Only took a few seconds to figure it out. And I successfully hauled the mainsail. And we are under sail now with just the mainsail. It needs to be trimmed and tightened up. It's luffing at the back. I'm about to do that. So you shouldn't be luffing like that. I'm about to trim it so that it doesn't do that. But first I want to get my jib up. And we'll see how that goes. Alright, here we go. Here's what it looks like from my perspective. Let me see if I can, yeah. It's a lot of fun. This boat has a Windex up at the top there that tells you, like most sailboats, tells you those two tangs on the Windex tell you that you can't sail between those 2 points because you're straight into the wind and you'll go into irons. However, I've sailed on this boat once before and I'm sailing it now, and I can tell you with absolute certainty that Pico, this particular boat, sails quite well within that region of no sail. And again, that region of no sail simply means that the boat is probably going to stall if you point the boat in that direction between those two tangs. So in a minute I'm going to tack and get us down here toward Arkansas Bend. There's a buoy there I'm going to try and avoid. I'm not quite sure what it means, but I think I should avoid it. So we'll tack now. Tacking. The guy who checked me out on this boat told me that one of these houses up here is McConaughey's house, Matthew McConaughey, but he doesn't come here a lot, so not sure which house it is, but I'm gonna go and guess it's the one that's real fancy, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna focus on sailing rather than rich celebrities. So I'm heave to here off of Arkansas Bend, and also the wind has died, so I just I actually heaved to, and then the wind died afterward while I was eating a sandwich. And it's a beautiful day now. There's no wind. I'm sure you can, the microphone doesn't sound like it did before. This is Arkansas Bend. It's a recreation area of the Lower Colorado River Authority. Folks in New York and New Jersey you have the Port Authority that manages transport in and out of New York City, and New Jersey. Out here we have the Lower Colorado River Authority, which manages the water in Lake Travis and about 5 other lakes that feed each other on the Colorado River. So it's a beautiful day here. You wouldn't want to be in the water swimming, but it's certainly very enjoyable to be out here. I'm starting to get a little bit warm. I bundled up before when it was windy, but now I'm starting to get a little warm. I feel perfectly comfortable right now. The wind's picking up a little bit. And while I was heaved to, I realized that I was practicing some really terrible seamanship with ropes all over the place. I hadn't been managing my ropes very well, so I took this opportunity to coil up my halyards, put them away. I also noticed that the captain that checked me out on this boat a couple weeks ago specifically told me, you know, you don't have to worry about the boom vang. You know, we don't touch it. Just, you know, leave it alone. You don't have to worry about it. But as I was sailing today, I noticed that the sails were weak in the middle. I was luffing more than necessary even when it was under sail. And I noticed that the boom vang was just completely loose. just completely, it was basically not being used. There's a Cunningham there. I've tightened it as much as I possibly can. I'm simply not strong enough to tighten it anymore. The main sheet was taut, but the boom vang was completely loose. So I tightened it up a little bit, and immediately the sail seemed to respond in a positive manner. So I'm going to try that on the way home. I'm going to start sailing downwind. I may go a little bit past the port where the marina where I came out of, but then I'm going to turn around and come back. Alrighty, see you in a bit.